Hey everyone, this is Norman.
And this is Ed.
We're here at week 10 of the legislative session. We're almost done, and all the bills we've been working on are almost at the finish line or defeated. We've got 22 pieces of legislation that we want to talk to you about today, and it's going to be rapid fire. We want to start with two that were similar, Senate Bill 49 and Senate Bill 1225, which were the high school athletics bills, saying that a student should play on the team that matches their birth certificate rather than the team they identify with. 49 died in the first committee on the Senate side on a vote of 2 to 5. Then the House version, 1225, died on the House floor on a 34-34 vote.
And then we had Senate Bill 55, which was to mandate that the national motto, In God We Trust, be displayed in a prominent position in schools. And we passed that one. And then we had House Bill 1058, which was to allow homeschool special ed to apply for federal funds. We lost that one. It failed in the House Education Committee on a vote of 7-8.
Then next we have House Bill 1040, which deals with the Opportunity Scholarship, which sets the requirements to get the scholarship or for eligibility for homeschool students at the same level as public and private school students, and that passed all the way through.
And then we had House Bill 1175, which was to set up an Early Learning Advisory Council, which we believe would have bitten into parental rights in education. It was defeated in House State Affairs Committee on a vote of 9-2.
And the last education bill we want to talk to you guys about is the Governor's Civics Bill. There was 3, 4, 5 different versions of that. One version was very concerning to us, dealing with homeschool students. But that bill eventually died on the Senate side, so no harm there.
And then we have some gambling bills. This is Senate Joint Resolution 2, was about authorizing sports betting in Deadwood and, of course, in Native American casinos, which we are opposed to. And we did defeat that on the House floor by a score of 33-32. Also, another gambling resolution was Senate Joint Resolution 5, which would have authorized a casino to be built in Yankton, South Dakota. We opposed that as well, and we defeated it on the Senate floor 13-22 against.
And next we have House Bills 1252 and 1253, which both sought to eventually repeal video lottery in South Dakota and highlight the negative aspects. Those bills both failed in committee, one in House Tax, one in House Health, but it started the discussion. And then next we have House Bill 1243, which we were opposed to, which would have added gender identity and sexual orientation to the list of protected classes in the hate crime statute. We had multiple concerns with that addition. We opposed it in committee, where we were actually able to stop it on a vote of 8-5.
And now on to life issues. We had House Bill 1055, which is commonly known as Simon's Law, which mandates that a physician contact and advise the parents of an unemancipated minor before putting a do not resuscitate order in their file. This is clearly a matter for parents' rights, and it was passed through the House and all the way through, actually, unanimously. On then to House Bill 1177, which allows for a part of informed consent for an abortion, that a woman be offered to listen to the heartbeat of her child. And so that also passed through. House Bill 1190 also mandates that we collect the information and report it to the state when a woman who has been offered to listen to the heartbeat and see a sonogram to be reported to the state for record keeping.
Next we have Senate Bill 72, which mandates that an abortion clinic use a state-provided form in the informed consent process rather than their own written up, which oftentimes includes biased commentary. And so this makes sure that it's just a clean form given to the mother. And then Senate Bill 85 moves the reporting deadline for the number of abortions performed in South Dakota from November up to July.
Still on life issues, Norman, we had House Bill 1193, which would make it a crime to force any woman to have an abortion, either by threatening homicide or aggravated assault or kidnapping. And that went through the floor in both houses unanimously.
And last, we want to just mention a few resolutions that we saw. There was House Resolution 1003, 1004, and Senate Resolution 5, all dealing with the life issue, condemning New York, asking for the defunding of Planned Parenthood, things like that. And then also House Resolution 1006, which pointed out the deleterious effects of video lottery on our state. So those are most of the bills we've been working on this session. It's been a crazy 10 weeks here at the Capitol, but it's been a joy to serve you guys with the FHA Action Team.
Thank you for your support.